Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Hello.
Thursday.
Hey, what's up?
Thursday, and we are again in live. So, Jānis, what has happened this week? Do you know what's the biggest news this week?
ChatGPT, man.
ChatGPT-4 version. Yes, my man. So, I think there is not many topics we need to talk. This will be the one topic we will talk today. Let's dive deeper in that and understand what is that, how you can use it, how you can whatever. So let's try to make it as simple as that around this, because all this ChatGPT thing has changed any business. Everyone is afraid that it will take away the work or job from you guys, but that's not the real situation. It will help you do less and make more, I think. So the faster you implement that, the faster you will make more, I think.
Not only, if not less, that it will help you do your job better.
Yeah.
Faster, better, and with more quantity, actually.
So,
two ways: not doing anything and doing everything.
yeah, it's not a quantity. It's still, there's some things you need to learn, but the faster you will start to learn it, the faster you will start to implement in your daily work. We had like almost all departments has started to use that since the ChatGPT 3 version, and it's crazy. But let's go to the basics. So what is the ChatGPT? So they roll out the GPT-4 version, and there is the thing that starting, I think, from the third version, the real, like the basic people, like we guys, like we and I think you guys can start to use that, can start to monetize that. So what is the ChatGPT? So it's a powerful artificial intelligent model that succeeds the technology behind the widely popular ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT 4, which is out this week, is multimodal, which means it can generate content from both image and text prompt. So this is what has changed, because before it can generate something, but you need to have this deeper conversation. You need to do a lot of prompts till you get till some results. But right now it can be done even from the picture. So here are the one video. It's like 1.5 million views. That's a lot, I know, because my videos in Twitter is like 20 views. So what's happening? We can see. So let's see.
Jesus Christ.
So what happened? The guy made the drawing of the website he wants to create, and gave this to the ChatGPT. Create this website, and he coded that. And yeah, that's insane. That's the biggest thing. What's happening right now? It can do things from the images and stuff like that. So let's see what else we have this week around this ChatGPT. College exams. Before that, already it could be solved, but I think right now, when you can put the college exam into the ChatGPT, like the guy that gave the picture from the homepage, it can solve it. So maybe finally this will kill the the regular.
Yeah, like no need for schools, right? Or school exams anymore. In general, when you start using, like, yeah.
So this is the interesting thing too. So I have I gave the ChatGPT a budget of $100 and told it to make as much money as possible. I'm working as his human legend buying, and so he gave the investment to the ChatGPT, and let's see. This is experiment. I think still there is some results should be set up.
He's already making money with it.
Yeah, so set up and so the first thing what it gave, set up an affiliate marketing site making content around eco-friendly sustainable product. Green gadget guru, it was the suggested come. So he already searched on the internet, found which domain is free. So made the logo. So this is the logo they made it. Okay, so he gave some more visual stuff. And there was starting to go out some content. So it was creating the content. Cash total after one day. He get an investor for $100. So he have spent some money. So I don't, this cash on hand previous balance. So he's getting some commission from the affiliate site. I'm not believing that it's happening so fast. Like I have seen how that's happening. How like we are the affiliate for the Klaviyo, for the Shopify. It takes a lot of time to get these affiliate links. But as I can see, they are making the cash.
No, they're using affiliates from Amazon and all of those stores, where basically when people buy, you get automatically the commissions. It's not for it's for products, so therefore you can make money on right now.
So okay, that's interesting story. I would drop this in the chat so you can go through that. I think there is no point, but yeah, the guys is launching the business. Yeah, business which can, which can make you money. Okay, what's the next one? 20 jobs that ChatGPT-4 will replace written by GPT-4. So let's hope I will not find my role here. So job, proofreading, attention to detail, human trait replace it. Okay. So this is something, guys. If you are in some of this, if you are doing some kind of this job, you just need to look on this human trait replace it, and that means that you will need to do this work which is on the right side. The left side part will be done by the ChatGPT, like for GPT-4. Email marketer, content moderator. Okay, it would be interesting to get this content moderator for us. Okay, it's interesting how we can get to this social media manager, content creation and creation. Social media manager. Okay, I think we need to test some of these things because we are spending some money on them. Bookkeeper. Okay, so this is one more thing. I will drop that into the. What's the next one?
ChatGPT and
so the word limit. So this is like this difference, like in the picture, the difference between the GPT-3 and GPT-4, like data sets, like what can be, how the AI is trained is like you see the difference between those two things. That's a huge difference, and that one thing what's here, you can see those capabilities of how much word can handle.
I already tested it on in our Latvian language before. It wrote with mistakes, but now it's writing text without any mistakes in Latvian.
Crazy.
It's yeah, too much, I guess. There's no like yeah, you need to use it. You need to use ChatGPT. It's gonna help you in every way.
So here's right now, I think some paid version. I think we will start to use it soon, 20 USD per month, I think. And let's see, GPT-4 will be able next week and will integrate. Okay, so it's integrating video, audio, and images as inputs or outputs. So that means the biggest difference that you can input video, audio, and make the task based on from that. Because the huge thing with this ChatGPT thing was you need to explain everything like in details to get something out. And right now with the GPT-4, you don't need to do those things. So let's see how we can test it. That's real interesting. So if you have something, okay, this one we saw, and okay, this is something. Okay, this is something else. So how we can use that? Do you have any ideas, Jānis?
Yeah, you can use it for email marketing. You can even do for content creation when we were creating scripts. My thought was, hey, when we were participating in meetings and coming up where we are need to have this creative thinking. For example, when we think about offer variations, what we can launch, at the same time as we think, we can ask the same question to ChatGPT and let him think as well. Well, where we on those meetings? So he can give us like
member of the meeting. Yeah, that's
yeah, like at the same time, so you can take out okay, and like we don't tell it, but when we are meetings with clients, like everyone is talking about, hey, what kind of offer you can use. You type in ChatGPT, it gives you 5 offers, and you like spit it out. Oh, I see 5 offers that you can use. So
okay, let's try this one. Let's not tell them. I think we overall need to test in our agency all the possibilities, and we will maybe make some small updates weekly about what new has changed with the with the GPT-4 in our business. So you can implement that. So that's one more reason when you need to follow us and see those lives. That's what we do every week. We go through the news and talk about e-commerce. Maybe there's something else, Jens, we want to share this week from the learning side, because from my side, this updating stuff, I think this is something, I don't know. We have talked in these lives about the update.
we haven't at least so much. Yeah, so in our agency, we have implemented better updates. And then the question is, what is a better update? But I guess a better update, in my opinion, is an update that when you read it, you understand what is actually going on in the business and what are the next steps, but understanding truthfully, not just showing data, but explaining how this data, which we are sharing, how is this impacting your business, what is going on, and how we are using that data to define next steps. Previously, when we used to update, we started with just, hey, here's the data, here's what happens, here's just the next steps, and that's really it. Now we go towards, hey, this is what we have done over the week. This is the summary of the week of the data, what worked, what didn't work, and how we can use it to go forward. And then we provide what are the next steps. And I think it should be improved again. Updating is really important, because when agencies or any other it doesn't matter. It's between departments or anyone that you work with. The better updates you create, the better you provide more information. The better the other person that is receiving it feels and understands what's going on, and there's less communication between those updates, like asking questions and all that stuff. I don't know. What do you think?
I think the updates just should be the way how you think about the things when you do something, because you have some idea about what has been, what was this topic, why we talked about, what was this meeting or something else. But after you are making the update after this meeting, you can confirm that you both understood the right way, because we have so many words in the marketing field, in the business field, where every person understands this word in their own way. So this is what you need to get rid of. You need to get rid of the guessing game. And updates is deleting the guessing game. You are just putting the, I don't know, status or what has happened. You are just giving this information, and you ask to the client, to your coworker, to anyone who you are talking, is that what we agreed here? And that's the next steps. And I have seen, like in my life, I had been in many these situations where I feel that people who is doing the business with me, other freelancers or other, I don't know, employees, anyone, you don't feel that they are doing enough. You feel that you have this feeling of they are not doing enough. But after they are putting those updates, always you can always ask to them, okay, what else should you can talk and you can start out. So putting updating stuff in your mind as number one priority. I would say if there is a meeting and there is not an update after the meeting, the
The
meeting
meeting didn't happen.
yeah, the meeting didn't happen. You just wasted your time. So it's always, you just need to put every meeting, even when you go in a conversation with somebody on the street and you talk about, let's rock and roll and make this $1 trillion with this idea. Even after that, make some update. Hey, we agreed on that one. This was, so you can always
Yeah,
come back to this conversation. So yeah,
exactly. We need to note this down. And why do these things need to happen? What is usually the consequence when these things are not noted down?
happiness. Because
Happiness.
because if you have some idea how should it happen and it happens in different way, you can do nothing with that one. But if you have made a meeting, made an update, and guy has agreed it or girl has agreed it on that, and she haven't or he haven't done that in the right way, you can tell, hey, but we was agreeing on that meeting, you can see in my update that we will do it this way, why we are not doing it that way? And then we will be like, okay, sorry, let's stick to our first meeting.
Exactly. That's the part when, and this happens a lot, especially in this creative part of let's say agency business or the client business, where this work that we do is actually a lot of creative. It's thinking about this, using this in this way, and when we don't have these updates, then usually some things are missed, and people are doing in a different way, like you said. And then when we ask why have you done this, like it's how it's supposed to be done, but no, we agreed on doing this, and therefore there's no normal problems. We
I think
had these issues in some of the clients previously when we started. We didn't update it, and the client was expecting this, but when we started to implement these updates, there was no more guessing. These are the things that we agreed upon. These are the things that we're doing. We're not changing the rules because we have agreed to these rules. This is what we do. And yeah, it's accountability slightly, in my opinion.
I think not put so much focus on the KPIs, but put more focus on updates, because you need to have any relationships you have in the work or in any area from update to update. So you even don't need to put some huge KPIs. You can put just like from update to update. You can go in the first step to that. So yeah, focus on that. That's what change your business. Is there anything else, Jan, so you want to share today?
Nothing much. I think that our agency hit record for launched ads last month. That was good. Like
For revenue
news,
for our clients too. So we are
but
hitting.
that one as well. But overall, I guess, yeah, on the launch part ads or on the launched ads, I guess a lot of businesses, or a lot of e-commerce stores or business owners are thinking that less is better. In fact, for example, when we're talking about advertising, create less content, create more quality content, it's gonna do better. But actually, it's not. It's not that. It's create more content at the same time, quality content, but creating the content in different way on how you speak with the customer to reach broader audience. We had these issues, like for example, if a store if a store has 5,000 products in the website, you shouldn't expect to have 30 ads in the ad library and to advertise it. You need to match product ad ratio very good. Like it's for one product, maybe 30 ads is good, but if you have 5,000 products, you need to have.
That's a story about our last client which came. He told me, I saw your ad and which was talking to me. And it was the old guy, AI old guy, who was talking something in Latvian. And that guy was like the copy of that guy, like from all what he was talking and doing. And he got hooked by this person. So that's what Janis means. If you have a possibility to test more, because if there will be women in your ad or men in your ad, it still get other audience there, and maybe you haven't got this audience because you haven't made any ads with
That
that.
speaks to that audience. To reach bigger audience, create ads for more audience. That's really it, not less.
Yes.
Yeah, no hacking systems here. It's just simplicity, logical thinking, and that's it.
Yeah,
I guess that's it.
I think that's for today.
ChatGPT is good. That's the biggest news. Launched ads, updates. Let's see what the next week brings us in news.
Yeah, I think we will share something with GPT-4, what we have tested and how it works, and yeah, and let's go back to the hammering part.
Yeah, let's make some money in e-commerce. So we need to reach this 1% of all e-commerce revenue in the world. This is one of our goals. So yeah, so every second is not making the money. So, but anyways, we still invest our time in here, and now we're gonna go back into making this grow e-commerce world revenue.
Okay, let's do that. Thank you, Jānis, and see you next week.
Thank you.